We're back in France now for our next sequence. This is the Yearling derby of the London and South East Classic from Tours. This is the first time that I've ever been to Tours, and the Liberation site is right next door to this lovely lake. It's only a shame that I haven't got my fishing rods. It's stuffed full of carp, they reckon. There's also a French federation here today from Dieppe, and these are a few of the French fanciers that come down and watch the Liberations. It's an absolutely brilliant day. I think we should have a good fast race today in a southwest wind, which is quite brisk. Because it's such a tight site, we have to turn the transport around and spew it across the road to liberate. The classic pigeons are up at 7 o'clock in a southwest wind. Not quite a Cattle's Liberation, but the French birds are up at 7:30. We've come to Croydon today to visit the Tours Classic winner, Ray Duffield. Good afternoon, Ray.
Hi Keith.
Congratulations on winning the Classic the weekend.
Thanks very much.
What time did you clock in?
12:07.
Yeah, how far did you fly?
278 miles.
Yeah, it's a very quick race.
Yeah, not as quick as I thought it was going to be. I thought about 4 hours 40ish roughly, but just over 5 hours, so I thought I was a little bit off the pace, but very, very pleased with it.
I think there's a lot more west in it than we thought, really.
Obviously, yeah. And I think there might have been a little bit more south than I thought, because obviously the boys in Kent I thought would have dominated this race, but unfortunately, or fortunately for me, they haven't got them.
No.
Yeah,
but the returns were good, weren't
they? Yeah, I got 19 out of 20. I had 17 on the day, 2 next day.
Yeah.
One I did half fancy, a red cock. He's been quite consistent this year for me. Why I didn't get him is because he skimmed a wire or something, you know, so he's a bit damaged, but he's okay.
Yeah. How long have you been in sport?
Well, I'm about 54ish, I think, and since I was about 9 or 10, I think. My father had them, my cousins and brothers had them.
Yes, so it's in the family.
It's in the family, inbred if you like.
What's one or two of your best performances prior to winning the Classic?
4th Open Pole National on the day.
Yeah.
On a good day when George Burgess won the race. 4th Open Classic Poe on the day when there was only 6 on the day, on a hard day.
Yeah.
Which was very good, I thought. And first SMT combine with nearly 9,000 pigeons out of Le Mans.
You've done well then, mate.
Yeah, 1 or 2 decent performances.
What sort of distance do you like racing in?
Only the distance ones.
Long
channel.
distance?
It's got to be channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't go to the extreme distance because I do think it's a different breed of pigeon. And I admire the people that do it, but at the moment I don't think that's for me.
I say Poe's a good distance race for the day, isn't it?
Day pigeons, yeah. And I think Poe is about the limit, really. Yeah, a 600 mile maybe, but for the competition, I think Poe's about the limit in this, you know, for this part of the country.
This is a Classic winner then, Ray?
Yep, this is the one.
What family is he?
He's a bush art. The father, actually, I had given to me. It's a pigeon Steve Appleby bred actually, who's the race advisor in the Classic, and he's got a very good hen down here that's never been out the first 10 of any Classic or national race she's been in. Very good pigeon, and I was lucky enough to get hold of a son out of her. And the mother is a bush-art pigeon that Peter Simpson, he was secretary of the Sutton Club once, but before he packed up, and he was second Open SMT combine on the day from Bergerac with the mother of this pigeon.
Yeah, fantastic.
And I bought the pigeon off of another chap when Peter packed up. A bloke called Dean Milton had all these pigeons.
Yeah.
And then he half packed up, and I bought this hen out of his cell. Yeah. She's a lovely, lovely hen.
Yeah. This is a nice cock. What system is he raced on?
Natural. He's chasing his hen like mad to the nest, which he's still doing there. That's why he's wriggling like mad, trying to get out of my hand to get back at her.
Yeah. What methods do you race your pigeons on then, Ray?
Natural.
Yeah.
Pure natural.
When do you pair them up?
I'll pair up around about the middle of March. I'd like to pair up a bit later, but I'll concentrate on Poe in the Classic. I'll resign from the National, but and it's a bit early in the season to pair up.
Yeah.
Like I usually like to, about sort of middle towards the end of February.
Yeah.
So I'll pair up a bit middle of March now.
So you're on a natural system for channel racing. How about your feeding and training?
Training, I enjoy training. It's just the time it takes. Because I run my own business, corn shop, as you probably know. Yeah. And training can be a bit of a pain. Yeah. I have to get up early in the morning to get that done.
Yeah. So where'd you go?
Early. It's down to the coast as far as I can.
Yeah.
I use Brighton a lot.
Yeah.
Or saying that, this year I haven't actually been to the beach once this year at Brighton. I went to Bognor once. Yeah. But I'll get down as much as I can.
Just coastal.
Coastal tosses on that route.
How about feeding?
Feeding, quite heavy feed. Again, as you know about my own corn shop, we have our own corn made up, some of it, and one of them's called Premium. Yeah. It's quite a heavy mix. There's no beans in it, but it's lots of maple peas, tares, maize, that sort of stuff, and they get that virtually as much as they like, a couple of times a day.
How many pairs of races do you keep?
On an average, about 35, 36 pair. Yeah. Might be one or two less than that sometimes. Sometimes there might be one or two spare pigeons like I've got this year. Yeah.
What families do you keep?
My basic family are old Westcoats, which originate from George King of South Norwood. I mean, old George has been dead a few years now, but I've had them pigeons for about 30 years now, getting on, and they've stood the test of time with me, and they really have. I've put one or two bits and pieces in with them over the years.
Yeah, but basics in Westcoats.
Basic, the old Westcott, but yeah.
How about babies? How many do you breed each season?
For myself, I usually have about 40 to 50 for myself. I might breed a lot more than that, but because I've got a lot of pigeons and I like to let them rear a young, and so that helps pay the racing if I can sell a few.
What system do you race your babies on?
Not paired up, no darkness, although I'm not saying I'm against it, just haven't got round to trying it yet. I don't know if I ever will. I'd like to, I think, but purely natural, just the normal, to the perch. Yeah. Again, plenty of coastal tosses. They usually get possibly one or maybe two races a year, which is usually the Guernseys in the Classic. Yeah. And at the moment, our Fed and Combine goes to Guernsey also. So, you know, between them, they all go at least once to Guernsey, and then that's shut them down for the year then. Yeah. Well, Ray, again, mate, I'd like to congratulate you again, mate, on that fantastic performance last weekend. Thanks very much, Keith. Certainly a terrific race to win, wasn't it? Oh, yes, definitely. Any Classic wins, well, much appreciated. Well done, mate. Yeah, thanks very much.